I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Jay Woods, designated market maker for IMC. And as you can see, Jay and I are not on the trading floor today, but we are in our living rooms at home, working from home. But before we get started, quick reminder to all that this is for informational purposes only, and we are not providing any recommendations or any advice. Jay, first day that we are fully electronically trading. It's a temporary thing, but tell me how things are going.
A little busy around home. It is definitely a weird feeling, but I know the big question is how did the transition go? And from our point of view, it went extremely well. We had been working on this for a while. We were very happy we didn't hit any circuit breakers today. We didn't want to push it to the full test. We did have one pause in one of our stocks for news that reopened. It went well, but you missed the crowd feel and that sense of let's slow things down, get it right. It was we're paired off. The time is ready. Let's go. And that's how you do things electronically. So all the preparation it went well. I communicated more with my team today than when I'm actually on the floor. It felt like it was almost kind of annoying, but we were happy with the way things went, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how are things different? I mean, when you're on the trading floor, you play a very valuable role. How were things different, and what was missing from this today?
Well, it's hard to kind of put into words, but there is a feel when you're on the floor. We know where to look. We know where to, who to talk to when things move. You hear rumors on the floor that seem a little different than when you're sitting at your terminal talking to the guys over the internet. You miss the ability to have conversations and dig deeper with the floor brokers and the community down there. It's another layer that we can provide from the service side of things with our companies. A lot of the questions we get are, what's the mood, what's the feel, what's the sentiment? And, you get it from, digging deep in the internet, searching Twitter, watching CNBC, Fox News, whatever your choice would be. But it was awkward. We don't like it. And I know there was a lot of talk. It was a hot topic about us even coming back. We'll be back. Trust me. That's almost laughable when we hear it. The guys would have been there today if we could have, and I know we would show up the second we get the all clear. We're going to be there, and we can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about what happened to the market. We know the market closed down. The stimulus package did not go through. So tell me what you're seeing and what happened with the market today.
Yeah, there were a couple things. We talked last Friday, and I misspoke when I said a bailout for Main Street. My friend Tony Dwyer was nice enough to kind of say it's not a bailout. It's an aid package, and that's exactly what it is. And we were looking at Congress. That was the talk last week, to come to a decision, and hopefully a quick decision, where we can see some of this aid going to where it has to go. And unfortunately, they let us down. It's very reminiscent of 2008. Different crisis, obviously, but I remember being on the floor in 2008 when you saw the sell-off accelerate as the votes were coming in. Today we saw a rally midday when one of the representatives, Charlie Schumer, talked about them hoping to come to an agreement, and as the votes came in, you saw the market sell off. We also saw one story out of Milan, Italy, that the number finally went south for the first time. So that's a positive. We're starting to see little positives. I mean, the fact that we closed off the lows, that we were only down 3%, it's almost numbing to us that we're cheering that we were only down 3%. We didn't hit circuit breakers. But these are the little positives we're looking for. The breadth still isn't as well as, still isn't as healthy as we'd like to see it, but there were a couple sectors up today. Communication sector, the tech sector was up most of the day. It got hit at the end. So we're finding some small positives. We need that one day, that rally, followed by 2 up days in a row. It definitely won't be the all clear, but it will be part of the process of finding that bottom, and that's what we're looking for now.
Great. Okay, Jay, this isn't the last time we're going to talk this week. We'll definitely continue to catch up, but of course, I look forward to seeing you back on the floor and doing our floor talks in person.
Yeah, yeah, and I can't wait to put on the blue smock instead of this rag that people are mocking me for. But it's great to partake, and things went smoothly. And just one last thing, there are a couple good informational pieces that you can find online. Maybe we can link them. There was a podcast that Inside the Ice House did with Michael Blauground that was very informative about what is going on procedurally now. And Stacy did a ton of interviews today. So any
Good.
links we can provide, I'm sick of getting those questions. So those are the people we look to, and those are the people we're in communication with. So why not go right to the source? But thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Jay. Talk to you soon.